I went to Northwestern to study nursing, and I graduated in 1934. My, that was a long time ago. There comes a time you choose which phase of nursing you want to put your life in. And I chose surgery. The University of Iowa needed a supervisor for their operating rooms. And I was recommended, luckily. It was a lot of hard work, it was a lot of responsibility, but I guess I was able to manage it. I think the one thing I'm very proud of is our instrument room. I'm proud of that room because I thought that was a good idea. And I got by with it. The doctors liked it too.
This is a living care place and a combination nursing homes and people that need a certain amount of help. And we put on a little program here. That an old wooden cross, he'd go for whoever. And as I'm singing, and I pretty much, as I look around and I look into their faces, and I get that reaction that they are enjoying it. They don't want us to leave, and they hold us, they hang on to us, and they hug us. Hey, that tells me it's worthwhile, and so I keep going back. I'm just so thankful that I am able, at 90 years of age, to be able to go and sing and take part in these things. I couldn't do this if I wasn't receiving Meals on Wheels.
This is when I graduated from Northwestern, and this is my nurse's pin. The pin says, Miseris Securus Disco. I learned to serve the suffering.
Nancy came down with scleroderma. And when we found that out and found out what it was, it's a fatal disease. And we started getting Meals on Wheels. Well, this really was a godsend. And I miss Nancy something awful. Yes. If you don't mind, I'll tell you what I had today. I had roast turkey with gravy, cornbread stuffing, zucchini and tomatoes, a citrus salad, a dinner roll with margarine, and rosy applesauce and fat-free milk. Now that's not bad for a middle meal, right?
Well, when I retired, there were things I wanted to do that I hadn't had time to do before. And one of them was swimming. We had a wonderful swimming instructor, and he taught me to swim. He said, you swim well enough, you could go in the senior games. Through his effort, we got connected, and I signed up for the senior games. I swam 3 times. I did freestyle, I did side stroke, and I did the backstroke. And I got 1 gold and 2 silvers. Unfortunately, I fell in front of my own door in the hallway, and I had a compression fracture of the spine. When I came home from the hospital, I had a choice to live in my own home and be happy, or to sell my home and move to some type of nursing facility, which would have been really dreadful. But it's been a godsend to me to have Meals on Wheels.
At least get my one good meal a day. From my heart, I am thankful, very, very thankful, because of what Meals on Wheels has done for Nancy and I.
I think sometimes we find ourselves in circumstances that we didn't plan and we certainly wouldn't wish for. But you're faced with, what do I do? What do I do about all this? And without Meals on Wheels, I don't think I could have existed.
That is so wonderful that I can still stay in my apartment because of Meals on Wheels.
All through this, you see what Meals on Wheels means, because you really can't do anything. Everything changed, and Meals on Wheels, not only the food, but the volunteers that come. The volunteers are marvelous.
The people that deliver these meals are wonderful. Some of them, when Nancy was sitting in this chair, they would get right down here and talk to her and visit with her and tell her that they loved her, and they were so happy to be able to bring her Meals on Wheels. You know, it was just great. And they still come. I thought, oh, now Nancy's gone. But they still love me too.
I don't know. I never dreamed I'd wind up in orthopedic shoes and walking with a walker, but here I am.